Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. How are you today? Thank you for coming to my presentation. My name is Sugianto from Informatics Engineering 3901. Today I would like to explain to you about solid state drive. Why do I choose this topic? Because solid state drive is the next generation of hard disk drive. So it's really important for you to know. I will divide my presentation into three parts. First, the definition of solid state drive, and the second part is the advantages of solid state drive. The last part is the disadvantages of solid state drive. And this is in the left side is hard disk drive, and the right side is solid state drive. Actually, have you ever heard about solid state drive?
No.
Okay. What do you know is your laptop or your PC is very slow load, and who should you blame? It's because of this thing, your hard drive. So how to make your PC faster? Try using a solid state drive. A solid state drive is a high performance plug and play memory device that contains no moving parts. That is the keyword of this presentation. Solid state drive have no moving parts. We are going to the second part of this presentation, the advantages of solid state drive. Solid state drive are more durable. In the left side is hard disk drive, and they has 3.5 inches of size. The right side is solid state drive. They has 2.5 inches of size. And this is the part of the hard disk drive. As you can see, there is a RW head. This function is read and write your file. So if you drop your hard disk drive, this RW head will be moved slightly, and your hard drive will break. But if you use a solid state drive, there are no moving parts, so you don't have to worry to drop it. The next advantages is solid state drive are faster. This is the vertical bar chart of application open time. The first application is Adobe Reader 10. If you are using a solid state drive, it takes only about 3.8 seconds. But if you are using a 7200 RPM hard drive, that is the fastest hard drive nowadays. It takes about 7.1 seconds. The next chart is when you are trying to open Excel 2010. If you are using a solid state drive, it takes only about 4.2 seconds. But if you are using a hard drive, it takes about 14 seconds. And the last is when you are trying to open Photoshop CS 5.1. With SSD, you can get 8.4 seconds, but if you are using a hard drive, it takes about 25.9 seconds. Okay, this is the continue. If we are trying to video editing, it takes 43% faster. When you are photoshopping, it takes about 225% faster, and when you are trying to importing photos, it gets about 400% faster. And when Windows boot, it will 160% faster. File copying will get 630% faster, and whenever you want to scan a virus, it will get 33% faster. And this is the next advantages. Solid state drive use less power. solid state drive use only 2 until 4 watts instead of 6 until 7 watts when you are using a hard disk drive. And solid state drive are cooler. Solid state drive only takes about 26 until 30 Celsius, but if you use a hard disk, it will get 34 until 44 Celsius. So you don't have to worry about overheating. And the next advantages is solid state drive are lighter than hard disk drive. Hard disk drive is about 752.5 gram, and solid state drive only 77 gram. It's really like solid state drive are silent. When you are using a hard disk drive, you will get noise because the sound. But in SSD, they doesn't have noise because they doesn't have moving parts. And we are moved to the last part of the presentation, the disadvantages. Of course, the first one is the price. The solid state drive with 700,000 rupiah, you can get 50 gigabyte of hard drive. But if you want to buy a solid state drive, you will get only 120 gigabyte. And solid state drive nowadays only offer less storage. Nowadays you can get 4 terabyte of hard disk drive, but solid state drive only offer you the biggest now is 1 terabyte of solid state drive. So the best combination for your laptop or your PC is use hard disk drive for storage, use solid state drive for system. And this is the conclusion. Solid state drive are more durable, faster, use less power, cooler, lighter, silent, and will replace hard disk drive in the future. But they are cost high and currently offer less storage. So what is our hope? The hope is solid state drive are cheaper, and solid state drive offer more capacity in the future. So that's the end of my presentation. Thanks for your attention.